everyone, it's Queen of Light 1111 here with your Wednesday reading. All right, I couldn't use a lot of cards, so we're gonna just do the masculine's head, heart, and what's happening in his environment. We've got some clarifiers, current connective energy. We've got messages and blessings for each and for the union. And yeah, so I've only used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 decks. All right, that's like half of what I usually use. So enjoy this reading, guys. So sorry, I'm just like using this new system here. So anyway, hopefully this works out. Okay, so overall energy for the masculine. He's in the devil's energy, okay? His bottom of the deck is the devil. I gotta tell you, if you feminines are going within into your intuition and feeling like maybe some old behavior is cropping up, I got the Seven of Swords for both of them. I don't know which one is necessarily the one that, actually I do know. I know the masculine is doing something a little underhanded to sabotage this connection, okay? We got the Seven of Swords in his headspace. So as I was saying, as the feminine who is absolutely in her power, okay, what I'm really getting is that she intuitively is sensing that he might be up to something, okay, because he's got the Seven of Swords in his headspace, and she has the Seven of Swords in her headspace in a different type of way, okay? Like she is using her intuition, she's feeling something, she knows something, and it's exactly what he is hiding from her at this time. This is old behavior, and it disappoints me to know and to see this, okay? I don't see like a significant, like a karmic or a third party. I don't see it. I don't see it. But there is this level of shadiness that this masculine is portraying, and he's in the devil's energy. So it's like ego, he's stuck, he's, you know, like he's satisfying his 3D self, okay? And I'm just kind of like, what happened to our high vibrational masculine? I don't know. I don't know what happened. She is in the Two of Swords in her head, heart, and environment. She has withdrawn from him. She has stopped communication with him. She's halted because of this intuition. Their current connective energy, bottom of the deck, is Temperance. It is because they are healing at this time. There's absolutely healing going on at this time. For his clarifiers, he has the High Priestess. For her clarifiers, she has the Ten of Cups. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First card out for our divine masculine is the Six of Cups, okay? So he's thinking about the past. There's some nostalgia, okay? There's some nostalgia there. This is about reflection. This is about wanting to come back together. This is also about reunions, but Seven of Swords, okay? There's deceit. There's something that's being withheld. And when I went to clarify this, I got the Hermit. And so for me, right away, that meant he's pretending to be alone, okay? The Hermit's card is about being alone, being on your own solo journey. When this card is the Seven of Swords, it's about deceit, it's about withholding. He's also sabotaging his journey. I said, what is this about? Ask for another card. Lovers. Lovers is about divine connections, but it's also about choices, okay? This is about choices in a relationship. So I said, what is this about? And these two cards came out. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands. He knows that he wants his Queen of Pentacles, who is our feminine, who is his twin. But he is doing something behind the scenes where he's pretending to be alone. And he very well may be, okay, guys? I don't want this to be like a red flag. I mean, it's a red flag, but I don't see a person, okay? I don't see that third party female, male, whatever it is in this connection right now. Who's to say? Maybe it comes up later. I don't know. But there is reflection on the past. He is withholding information. It could also be that he's thinking how he sabotaged this connection in the past. So that's why he's alone, okay? But he's making choices about this connection with his divine feminine, the Queen of Pentacles. What I do like about this is that the following card that came out is the King of Swords, okay? Right after the Seven of Swords, when the King of Swords comes out, I like it, which means He's trying to do the right thing, okay? Which means he too has withdrawn. Two of Swords, stalemate. So she's not communicating with him. He's not communicating with her. The high vibration of him right now that I like is that he's not trying to necessarily play her, okay? But he's also not being honest. He's also, he's trying to be, okay? He's trying to be. This is an energy he is trying to fully get into. And that is why he has withdrawn communication with his feminine. It is because there is still some of this Seven of Swords behavior that he is healing for himself, okay? So now, for our Divine Feminine, her first card is Strength, all right? She's just trying to operate in her strength right now. She's in her power, guys. She's in her power. She's the Queen of Wands, she's the Queen of Pentacles, and she's the Queen of Cups, okay? So she is operating in her strength. She's strong. In fact, one of her blessings is blessing of boundaries. She's put a boundary on this connection. I don't care what the label is. I don't care that you're a divine masculine. It doesn't matter. If you are not behaving as a divine masculine in the 3D, I don't care. So she puts up boundaries. Why? Because she is every queen, okay? The queen that she's not is the Queen of Swords. Because you know what? She's healed that out, okay? She's healed it. There's no Queen of Swords attack, you know, anymore. We don't need it. She's strong. She's in her power. So when she thinks about her masculine, she's maintaining her strength over this withholding. She knows something's up. Seven of Swords. What is that about? Two of Swords. She knows that the reason why they have stopped communicating is because he's hiding something. And I said, okay, what's that? Nine of Cups. And this is about his own ego, selfish wishes, okay? So what is that? A secret, the Moon. I said, okay, one more card, High Priestess. So for me, this whole thing is like she's staying strong, okay? She's staying strong, but she knows that the reason why they are not engaging anymore, Two of Swords 3 times, okay? They're not engaging anymore is because there's some selfish energy, because he's in the Devil's energy, going on. Something is happening in the background. She's tuning into her High Priestess energy, and she knows. And she knows something's up, but she can't quite put her finger on it, but it makes her sad. And now she looks back. Five of Cups. He's in the Six of Cups. Now she looks back at what happened in the past between the two of them, and she just can't see the Two of Cups anymore. So, Page of Wands, right? So this is about, she's being inspired to do something different. Do something different when it comes to her masculine. When our feminine is in our masculine's heart space. Okay, what's happening? Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is about loving yourself, self-love, but this is also a card of renewed love. So he does. Listen, he's not an idiot. He wants his feminine, but he's going about it in a way where he can absolutely sabotage this connection if he doesn't come clean. If she finds something out before, you know, he's willing to be on the up and up about it, that will be the end, because I'll tell you, in her 3D space, she's looking to walk away. So in his heart, when he feels for his feminine in his heart space, he wants a renewed love with her. Hierophant. He knows that there is a connection, that there's a contract. This is the dupe to the High Priestess. Not a dupe. This is a match to the High Priestess energy. It's also a match to the Clarifier's bottom of the deck for him. He's using his intuition. He knows he's not doing the right thing and is under the Seven of Swords energy. But he wants this Two of Cups. He wants this union with her, and he wants to move out of the rough patch with her. Okay, that is why he's not being his most authentic self at this time. So where is she in her heart space when she feels for her masculine? Nine of Wands. She hasn't completely given up yet, but she is wounded. She's wounded, and she's in the Hermit's energy. So now, actually, now that I'm seeing this Hermit's energy is, remember, the first card that clarified that Seven of Swords. So, I mean, this could be, again, she's the Queen of Pentacles. This could be her too. But I'm telling you, intuitively, as the High Priestess that I am, I feel like because we have the Seven of Swords with the Hermit and the Lovers, I don't know, man. Feels a little shady to me. Withholding, pretending to be alone, right? Making choices about a connection around your twin flame. I mean, I don't know. The high vibe energy of me says maybe that's her, and he's reflecting about his past behavior, about what he did to her. But I don't know. My intuition tells me different. She's wounded. So she's in the Hermit's energy. She's happy to go at this alone and reject this connection. 5 of Pentacles. She's ready to stay in separation because why? In her heart, she's the Queen of Wands. Who's the Queen of Wands? According to Queen of Light, 1111. The with or without you queen. She's wounded. She'll stay on her journey. She'll reject this connection and she'll be fine with or without you. Okay? Now, what is happening in our masculine's 3D space, in his environment as related to his feminine? The star is hope. The star comes out for them in their current connection. The star comes out for her in her environment as well. There's a lot of hope, okay? I think that's why they have withdrawn from each other, so that they don't create more wounds. But you know what? Too late, masculine. She's already in the 9 of Wands, all right? She's looking to just continue alone, all right? So I'm telling you, I'm going to do a reading on Friday. If something comes up, I'm going to let you guys know. His first card out is the Star card. There's hope. There's hope. He has hope for this in the future because he's healing right now. That could also be that 7 of Swords energy that he's healing at this time. So I wanted to check, what's the 4 of Swords? Ace of Wands. He's healing for a new beginning because he wants to have a successful connection with her in the future. And so he's just really, this is a Strength card, working on his pride, on his ego, getting unchained from that devil's energy. All right, so now where is she in her environment as related to her masculine? Her first card's 2 Pentacles. She feels some juggling going on. She feels there's an imbalance in the connection. I said, all right, what about the 2 Pentacles? 8 of Cups. She's like, look, I feel something. I'm ready to walk away because things need to be illuminated or are being illuminated at this time for her, okay? Because she's the Queen of Pentacles. That is the only queen that showed up for him, is the Queen of Pentacles. So I know I haven't quite sussed out the third party yet, if there even is one, all right? So she knows, our Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, that there's some juggling, Queen of Pentacles. So there's an imbalance for her. And then Queen of Cups comes out. And so I was like, okay, so I was like, first of all, there's a juggling, there's an imbalance, and she wants to move on. She wants to move towards her happiness, okay? And so the Sun is about happiness. She's done being in the sad, rejected energy. She's done with that. So in her environment, she's trying to gain balance as the Queen of Pentacles, our grounded queen. But she's trying to stay in her emotions as well, okay? Because she too, Star card, has hope for the future. At first I was like, okay, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Is there like a juggling? But that would have shown up in his space for 2 of Pentacles if he was juggling. She's juggling between her, should I just work on myself and my empire, or should I stay within my emotions? Okay, she's just trying to balance out her heart space from, you know what, just throwing herself in building her empire. All right, remember, her bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups. She just wants to be happy. All right, his bottom of the deck for his clarifiers is the High Priestess. He's trying to use his intuition, trying to match her 5D energy, but that darn 7 of Swords. All right, it's a problem. Bottom of the deck for their current connection, things are being healed. Temperance. Things are being healed at this time. So what is happening? There is a desire for a new beginning in the current connection. There is hope for this new beginning. There's hope to come together, 6 of Cups. But people are guarded at this time, 4 of Pentacles. They're guarded because they're in the Palace of Swords right now. They're in the Palace of Swords doing some critical thinking. Because remember, 2 of Swords, bottom of the deck for her. 2 of Swords in his headspace, right? 2 of Swords in her headspace that clarifies 7 of Swords. Everyone is in their headspace at this time, trying to figure out just exactly what the heck is going on, all right? And that's what we're healing, Temperance. We're healing that right now. So I was like, all right, we need some messages, man, because this is a little bit of a challenging reading. What's the message for the masculine? This is from Archangel Michael. Positive thoughts create positive results. Divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self, Hierophant card, his higher self, to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within every person in every situation. He's trying to see the light through his crap behavior, okay? The Seven of Swords, this hermit's journey is trying to shed the light for him. That's what he's trying to learn about this behavior, okay? And how it affects this connection with his Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands, who is his twin. He's trying to see the light. That's why he's withdrawn. And if you look at the King of Swords energy, the sun is shining behind his head. He's being enlightened at this time. But I'm telling you, don't sabotage this. Now, what is his blessing? A blessing on a resolution. He's being blessed to find a resolution to this issue that he has that feeds his ego. What is her blessing? Her blessing is explore your options. Makes a lot of sense. Two of Pentacles. She's like, I'm out. I'm Queen of Wands now. I'm Queen of Pentacles. I'm Queen of Cups. I'm not going to attack him with Queen of Swords anymore. I'm done with that energy. I want to be happy. I want my peace. So she's being told by Archangel Michael at this time, explore your options. Dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand, and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life's purpose. If this connection is not serving you at this time, then you must make a choice. Your health, your happiness, or this type of energy. What is her blessing? A blessing on her boundaries. This is what she's doing. This is no ordinary feminine, okay? This is not no ordinary queen. She has no problem staying in her strength and being every queen and leaving. She's putting boundaries up at this time. Two of Swords. She's putting boundaries up. She smelt something and she's putting a boundary up, all right? Because she's an intuitive. Now, this is what kills me then. What's the message for the couple? Eternal love, which tells me like, okay, we're kind of in an area where we're doing this final healing on this shit Seven of Swords. But Archangel Michael's saying, eternal love, help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. There's too much suspicion between the two, but it is because of past behavior, past actions that there is this suspicion. But Archangel Michael is saying this is an eternal love connection. They are saying that, okay? And then we have two blessings. The first card out, a blessing of the earth. And I like how my phone just went off when I said eternal love. Okay, fine, that's a message. I'll take it. But still, I'm not happy about this reading. A blessing of the earth. It's time to ground. Time to ground this connection. And then there will be a blessing to heal this relationship. God is healing this connection, guys. Bottom of the deck is a blessing on your journey. God's helping bless this journey. And then the message is your children are watched over by angels. And this is about, you know, if you wanted to create a family and now this energy has like put a halt on things. Your children are still being protected, born and unborn. It says that in here, born and unborn. Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn. Thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so I know the best ways to be a good parent role model for my own and other people's children. They're learning how to be good people so that they can bring beautiful children into this world, but not in this energy. I gotta tell you, the one thing I like, King of Swords. The other thing I like is that I did not find another queen. Okay? It's all her. But he's hiding something. He's hiding something. And it's just like maybe he's pretending to be alone, or maybe he's seeing how he sabotaged the connection in the past, and that's why he's withdrawn, because he's not fully in the King of Swords energy. That's my gut. Right now, I don't feel like he's fully in the King of Swords energy. And it's because of this, the Devil card at the bottom of the deck for him. He's not fully in the energy at this time. And so that is why he did something high vibrational. He retreated so he doesn't create more wounds. But you know what? She's retreated and she's ready to walk. Okay? All right, guys. I wish I had a better reading, but you know me. I'm all about authenticity. I'm all about reporting what I get, and this is what I got today. Stay tuned for Friday. And if you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. Hang in there, guys. I know it's a tough journey. It's like all these starts and stops and starts and stops, but we'll be okay. We will be okay. Have a great day.